I I've been hearing a lot that Diddy used 8 people's pack number in prison. Uh, I'm not really sure. Can you explain what a pack number is and why that's bad that he used other people's?
Man, I thought he was talking about eight pox. No, I'm being funny, y'all. Yeah, pack number, that's a number you get in the feds to make phone calls, to email people, and stuff like that. And so when I was in, and that was in 2019, the amount of people that you can have on your visiting or not visiting on your emails and phone calls list was 30. So you can only have a total of 30 people on there that you can email and really communicate while you're in prison. And so the pack number is the number that they give you when you go to the feds, where you can call out, where they can know that it's Reggie Wright calling out. And those people have to be on your approved list. And so, John, even I think when you was on my list, I think I even had to send you an email, or they sent you an email, and you had to approve it in order to receive emails and phone calls from me. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's what the pack is. So what Diddy was doing is he was using other people's packs. Yeah, y'all think it's a lot of niggas in jail, y'all, and in prison that don't have 30 friends and stuff like that. So what you do is go to those people, or they have them, but they'll be willing to take them off because you can pull somebody off at any time. And so what they did is they went and pulled. They either had of somebody that was on their list that they trust to do the three-way call, or they had the pack number, and they added one of Diddy people on there where he could get on the phone. They give you the code because they give you like a 5-digit code. I forget what my 5-digit code was. I used to, that it's 2 numbers you learn in the feds when you go. You learn your number. Mine was 750-95112. That was one number that you have. That's the number that they always ask you. That's like your name. Then you have what they call your pack number. That's the way you use when you put in before you can be able to make a phone call. And so you dial that number in, and then that's how the pen know it was you and who you called. So what Diddy was just doing, and that's why y'all keep hearing about a pack number, is one of the dudes in there that he done got up under was calling their girl, and then they would do what they call a three-way call. You can use your phone privileges for that. We had a thing where I was at during the time where everybody lost 30 days of good time because they had a three-way texting system. Because most dudes in there broke. Fortunately, y'all was looking out for me, John, and people, my friends, D-Blah, Art, people like that was sending me money on my books, my wife, my family. Well, I didn't have no worries because that shit is expensive when you emailing people all day, because you can use the email as much as you want. Prior to COVID, you used to could only use about 300 minutes a month, but those calls were expensive. But people in there don't have people like that looking out for them. And so he probably was just putting money on those dudes' books and was like, call your girl, and then they would do a three-way call. But guys, I was just saying that to say, they went and did an investigation on, there's a emailing system where you can use a third party, and it was like free, where you didn't have to put people under your pack number, and they were doing something, and all those dudes lost 30 days when I was in there. I was just glad I didn't get caught in there. Wished like hell I would have now, because then I would have had 30 days with more than I would have to stay in that motherfucker. Then I wouldn't have went in there halfway off and got caught this bullshit ass COVID and get fucked up like I am now. But hey, guess it was in God's plan for this to happen to me. But y'all boy is coming back. Y'all boy is coming back. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. But other than that, yeah, that's what a pack number is. That's why it's so difficult. And that's why they're making a big thing out of it, because it would be like John called this person and was having that conversation when it was really Reggie on the phone making those calls and stuff like that. But the pen thought it was John. they didn't know it was Diddy. So that's what dudes do to circumvent their voices being on their phone, because if they just look focusing on Reggie right now and investigating Reggie, they ain't thinking about John, but Reggie over there on John's phone making the calls. So that's why it's a big thing about that pack number. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy have lost from that investigation, that we be hearing that he did lose his email privileges and his phone privileges for probably 30 days to 60 days after it's all said and done. But I'm sure Diddy don't give a fuck right now, because he thinking he's walking home, at least sometime this week, towards the end of the week. But it'll be a big thing if the judge elects not to let him out. Then it'll become a major issue. So that's what a pack number is. And that's why that's a big thing. I know a lot of y'all get confused because you be like, shit, niggas be calling me every day. I don't even want them to call. And they be calling me. Well, that's the state. That'd be people that's probably in the state. But the feds is a little different. So we just wanted to explain to y'all, because I know y'all been hearing the word 8 people pack numbers that he's been used. And shit, John didn't know what the hell I was talking about until I had to remind him what we had to go through when I was locked down in 2019.